Hey everybody, how are you? It's Wayne. I figured since I'm on the verge of setting up for the year for my adventures, I figured I'd start with the kayak so you guys get an idea of what I use during the summer coming up. This is my kayak. It's a Brooklyn kayak. Pretty basically new. I got it last year, and I haven't got a chance to use it. As you guys know, I had issues with coronavirus and surgeries and all kinds of issues. Well, anyway, that's over. I'll give you a breakdown on the kayak. And like I said, this is a Brooklyn kayak. The other kayak in the back there, you see the blue one, and that is a Lifetime Tamarack. Also extra features on that one too, but this is my kayak, and the other one on there is for whoever joins me on my adventures. Yeah, so let me get into it. Okay, let's start with the back of the kayak. Starting with the back, first part that you see is the rudder. This is the rudder. This kayak comes with a rudder, and how the rudder works is there's a foot pedals on the bottom right here. So when you put your foot into the stirrups, you can push them back and forth, left and right. You can turn the rudder left and right. There's a little mechanism in the cockpit for pulling the rudder up and down. So when you're getting to when you're getting close to shallow water, you can pick up the rudder and lock it into place over here. Okay. Alright, so we go to the back of the boat. This is the cargo area over here. This is basically where I put my cooler. I put my cooler in and I bungee it down. I'm not one of those guys that likes to have milk crates in the back. I mean, it's a cool idea and everything, but it's not for me. I guess if I had to go on a long thing and I was going on trips and stuff like that, yeah, I would use a milk crate. But for now, I just basically take my cooler and I stick the cooler inside, and I enjoy my day, as I would say. Something like that, but underneath the bungee cords, and that's it. And I keep my fish cool with the cooler too. So I also have my little worm box, which I keep behind the seat. It's a styrofoam, so it floats. It's a two-sided, so you know when you open up the cooler, the worms get the first glimpse of light, they rush to the bottom. So when that happens, you can turn the cooler over and open it up the same way and get the worms from the bottom. And as you open it up, of course, they're going to rush the other way. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to paint that orange too, because this way it does fall into the water. Very visible. It's got bungee supports. Also in the back, it has a stoppers in it. I can't think of the name of them right now, but they'll come to me in a little while. I also have rod holders. This side is where I'll be putting my nets in. My fishing net will be in here. This one I gotta replace. The mount guy, when he was delivering my kayak, he kind of banged it up a little bit and really did some damage to the rod holders. But they're cheap. I can get them, and I'll just take them out and replace the rod holder. Even if I want one, I don't know if I really want one. I'm thinking about putting another track rail either towards the back right over here. This way I can mount my camera rods up in there. I can take photos. I can use my Go Cams and stuff to take pictures as I'm fishing. My kayak has pretty comfortable seats, guys. I'm impressed with this seat. The seat is very, very comfortable. It folds down. When I transport the kayak, I don't leave it in. I put it in the back of the Jeep. I leave it there and just let it sit there for a while. Yeah, it's like I said, it's very comfortable. Adjustment straps, locks at the bottom. You lock it into place. Oh yes, the name of those things are called scuffle plugs. I couldn't think of the name, but yeah, because I took one out to do some cleaning of it. Okay, coming off to the side, right here, we have carrying handles, and this bungee right here is when you have your paddles, you can lock your paddles onto the side. I usually just use the paddle on the sides. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mount a couple of bungee cords in the front so I can stick the paddle in the front, the width of the paddle in the front, and that'll hold that while I'm holding the fishing rod. Right here is these two little screws, which not many kayaks do this, but they insert these screws here so you can put in a fish finder if you want. Don't think I want to put a fish finder right there unless I find a way where I'm going to put it out. Who knows? I'll see. This is hatch number 1. This is the hatch. Inside the hatch is a bag. I'll show you what this is in a minute. Just give me a few seconds. But inside the hatches they have bags, and the bags come out and stops your belongings from going to the front of the boat or the back of the boat. A lot of times when I'm packing the boat or I'm packing the Jeep to go away for travel, I'll put a lot of my gear inside the chamber, inside here, and carry it there, and then when I get to my destination, take it all out and use it. But yeah, it has a bag, and basically I put my wallet in a Ziploc bag or in a waterproof bag, and I drop it in here. So I have my cell phone and whatever other belongings in here, my car keys. I throw it in there. I can close it down and lock it, so now it's locked into there, so they ain't going nowhere. In the middle cargo bag, I have a fishing rod holder. Fishing rod holder mounts off. It can be turned in any direction you want. Once you get it there, you can push it down into place, and now it's locked in that position. And then you slide your rod into it, and then your hands are on the paddle, so you can lock it in so the fish doesn't swim off with your fishing rod. Pretty cool idea. I want to take it off so I can show you the hatch. There we go. Take that off. Okay, this part over here that I was showing you, this is actually going to be mounted over here in this little section right here. What this is USB charger ports, a voltmeter, and a 12 volt plug-in. That's where I'll be plugging into my accessories, like my cameras, and charging my stuff up for whenever I need them. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, more scuffle plugs in the front. Then you got the hatch. We'll open up the hatch. You turn this knob really hard, and you gotta really push up hard on the hatch. Was one of the things that I like. And it has a nice little ring that goes across here, and it interlocks with this part right here, and it interlocks inside here, which is where the gasket is, and it's pretty tight. So I like that idea. It also has a bag that you can put stuff in. It also has a big compartment, so you could actually slide. If you can look down here, you could slide your rods, your fishing rods, into there to reach to the back of the boat. And a good way to store your rods. You don't have to put them inside the car. It saves less room in the car. A lot of other features. I'm also thinking about putting my battery for my my camera equipment, my battery inside there, and that'll be cool. Yeah. So do a good push down, then you lock it in. Also, one of the features on the boat is called T-tracking. It's on both sides of the boat, one here and one on the opposite side, and you can mount a lot of stuff on here. Like I said, they lock in. All you do is twist them down and they lock in. These are not staying on here. These are just came in the mail this week, and I didn't want to lose them, so I put them on here, basically to hold. And what I'll do on the front, right about here, I'm going to put a camera mount. So for my Go Cam, so I'll have one in the back, one in the front, one aiming at me and one aiming at the front of the boat. So I'll get almost all the view while I fish. This little hole in the middle that you see right here, which is the scuffle plug, but it's at the same time you can put your transducer, which is, you know, a transducer is what they use for fish finders to, you know, when you locate, you need to send the signal down, and you're able to put the transducer into there. There's other uses for it too, but that's what I'm using it for. Okay, also, this boat is equipped with sliding foot pedals. So yeah, they go forward and backwards. The whole idea is when your feet are in them, you can adjust them, and then when you don't want to be leaning to the front, so you grab the cable, you can pull them up. And it's pretty cool. The flappers, like I said, but they control the rudder in the back of the boat. These over here are connected, and they go inside the boat to the back of the boat, and you're able to do. Right now I have them disconnected because I don't want to put no pressure on it. Winter time, and I don't want to put no pressure. Got one on each side. There's a cable, and I don't know if you can't see it from this side, but I have another cable. Oh, it's right here. I have another cable for lifting and lowering the anchor. So it basically can lift up the anchor. See if I can get it to go up. No, I can't because I gotta free it from the back. But yeah, my paddle, of course. This paddle came with the boat, but I bought a nicer one. It's underneath the thing, and I put that down there. There's another hatch here. Also, another hatch that I have here. I put my clothing in there, whatever I'm going to carry with me. Like I said, you gotta really give them a good hit to get them down, because they lock pretty tight. I'm very happy with the way they lock. You go again, when the water comes on, they have areas for the water to spill out into, and this would spill out and go into here. Exactly right into here. And then in the front you have a drain hole right there, and another carrying handle in the front. Like I said, I'm going to be putting netting across so I can stick my paddle in at the same time, so I can keep my paddle on the top of the kayak. Not big netting, but just a small one. I don't want to mess up the hatch. Not that I would use this hatch while I'm using the boat, but when I do go to shore, I can pull my stuff out of the hatch. Yeah, so a couple of features that I'm going to be putting into the boat is I have to put up a safety flag. I got to mount the safety flag, so somewhere on the back of this boat I have to put in a safety flag, probably right about here. Let's see what else. I have to put in LED lighting somewhere on this boat. I think I'm not even going to mount it onto the boat. I'm going to mount it onto the packs that I carry in here. So if you ever seen those boating lights, one's green, one's red, and they have battery operated, because you don't really need them on during the daylight hours. It's mostly like the sun's going down, it's getting dark outside. I would like to have those lights so I can turn around, turn them on, and the other craft could see me as they're going through. Yeah, so yeah, this is my kayak. Getting ready for a good year this year. Hopefully the best year I've had in a couple of years because of this COVID crap. But yeah, as you said, I have my other kayak over there. I'll get to show you that one later on, but that's my guess. Whoever goes with me gets to use that. That one is called the Fishing Zombie. I've been working on that one. You guys seen videos on that one last year. Didn't get to use it because of COVID, but I will. By the way, last year after I made the video, people started asking me, oh, could I go with you? Could I? A lot of people don't understand, when you kayak, you have to be able to swim. You have to be able to tolerate wearing the life preservers, and that's an important key. Safety to kayaking. I mean, just like a regular kayak that you do, these are the same thing. If you put all your pressure onto one side of the boat, yeah, it's gonna flip over. But you sit center and you relax and you don't push yourself and you just enjoy yourself. you should have no problems going over. But at the same time, there is that, oh, I made a mistake, and it's a good idea that you wear your safety flotation device. And I'm very big on that, so if you guys want to go with me, or if someone goes with me, you're going to have to be aware that you must be able to swim and have no fear, because you're not going to get hurt as long as you keep calm. And yeah, a little shock of cold water is going to wake you up real quick, but as long as you don't panic, no problem. You just climb right, you flip the boat over, and whenever I get a chance, I'll talk to you guys about flipping the boat over. That's what's great about these handles. You just grab them and put all your weight onto the back of the boat, and the boat flips right back over, and you climb in. And yeah, it's a little bit of work to get in, but yeah, it's fun. I have a lot of upgrades I want to do to the boat, and I want you guys to be there, and I'm going to video it as I do it. This way you guys can get ideas. There's not too many YouTube videos out there on the Brooklyn Kayak. Excuse me, get the police helicopters going over. And getting myself situated this year, it should be a good time. I said I'm going to have a few special guests with me this year, and that is true. Some of you know who you are already. Some of you got fear, and a lot of times I'm going to go on trips. I'm not even going to take the kayaks with me, because it's just like too cold, wet, bad weather, whatever. And I'll just go out and I'll do some plain old ordinary surf fishing, and I'll bring you guys along for that. It's cool because, you know, every time I go on an adventure, I do some cooking while I'm on the beaches or on the shores, and I have a way to basically now hold everything in the thing, so I can store a bunch of my stoves inside here, my gas tanks, and everything can go inside this kayak. Not into this one, I can also put it into that one. That one also has storage hatches. Not as much as this one, but it has storage hatches. So between the two of them, we can carry an awful lot of gear. And they both of them fit on top of my Jeep. A little bit of tying down, but yeah, they both work nice on top. And looks awesome on top of my Jeep. Someday I'll get a picture and I'll be able to show you what it looks like on top of the Jeep. It looks dynamite. I'll just give it a quick rundown. If you guys got any questions, you want to know anything about the boat, leave it in comments, share, like, subscribe. You know the rules. Guys, talk to you soon.